What is up, everyone? This is Jojo the Techie again. Glad to have you guys back. So it's been a while since I've shown you guys my desk setup and what I use on a day-to-day basis to remain productive, both on my day job and to continue posting quality content for you guys on this channel. And without further ado, let's get started. So there's been some life changes recently and I now fully work from home. My new job as a tech news writer involves many hours in front of a computer writing articles, so I'm really glad that last year I partnered with FlexiSpot to promote an adjustable standing desk. You can check out the review I posted on that desk right over here. And though at the time, this desk, which is 30 inches wide and 72 inches long, was a bit overkill for the limited amount of space that I have to work with. However, now that I work from this desk all day, I'm really glad that I went for it because I have plenty of room to fit everything that I need and a little extra for filming product shots. A space for everything and everything in its place, as they say. This desk is very sturdy, and as an adjustable desk, I can change positions as much as needed throughout the day, converting it from sitting to standing in a matter of seconds, which is good for my back and my health. My phone right now is the Google Pixel 6, which I purchased from the Google store last year as soon as it went on sale. You know me, I'm Team Pixel and proud. When I'm at my desk, my Pixel is usually on its charger, which right now happens to be the second generation Google Pixel stand. It charges my phone quickly while keeping it cool with its built-in fan. Right behind the Pixel stand, you will find a microphone arm with the Maono AU A04 USB microphone, which is what I use for video conferences and to record voiceovers. To the right is the Pitaka Mag Easy stand, which is compatible with all tablets with the help of a magnetic sticker that comes with it. I use it to keep my Lenovo Chromebook Duet 5 at eye level, and as you can see, I can easily detach it and attach it again. The magnet is very strong, so I have no worries about the stand being able to hold my Chromebook's weight. One thing that I use my Chromebook for all the time is filling out forms and signing documents. When I need to sign something, I simply detach my Chromebook from the stand and place it on my desk so I can easily write on it with my stylus. This is one thing that I cannot do with my Mac or any of my other devices. And speaking of, this video is sponsored by Lenovo, who makes my favorite line of USI styluses, compatible with any device that supports the USI standard. This includes, by my recent count, at least 40 different convertible Chromebooks. Lenovo has a nice selection of styluses like the USI 150, which is the most used USI stylus, and the USI 702, which is my favorite and the best USI stylus so far, with an eraser and outstanding palm rejection function. And for those of you who do not have a Chromebook and prefer to use an iPad, Lenovo has a stylus for iPad as well. To see more, check out the link in the video description below. When I'm working late at night, video editing, or simply when it's gloomy outside and there's not much sunlight coming in, I take care of my eyes by using the Benq Screen Bar Halo. This is an upgraded version of the Benq monitor light that I reviewed last year, as this one has a fully wireless controller so there are no wires getting in the way, and includes a backlight, which the last iteration did not have. The light is in the shape of a bar that attaches to a base that sits flush on top of your monitor, even curved ones with the help of a small included accessory. This design ensures reduced glare on the monitor to enhance eye comfort. The base includes a USB cable that can be plugged into any 5-volt power supply. The wireless controller takes 3 AAA batteries and is roughly the size of a hockey puck. It can control both the brightness level and color temperature of the light. It also includes a setting to save your favorite configuration and one to adjust the settings automatically based on what the ambient sensor at the top detects. This light was sent to me by Benq free of charge and I love it. There's only one thing I would change, and that is the sensitivity of the controller surface. I often find myself moving my hand over it a couple of times until it detects me and lights up. It's just a little bit annoying, but nothing that I can't live with. I wanted this desk setup to be my turnkey all-in-one workstation. This means that I wanted it to be multifunctional and serve as both a regular desk for writing articles, an unboxing table, a product shoot surface, and a talking head filming station. I believe I managed to hit all those needs by mounting a teleprompter and a camera above my monitor. When I'm ready to shoot, I'm able to control both my cameras, which are a Sony ZV-E10 with a Sigma 60mm f1.4 lens as my main camera, and a B camera for overhead shots, which is my trusty old Sony ZV-1. They are both plugged into my Mac via USB, and I can control them with the Sony Imaging Edge software. So I rarely have to touch them or move them from their place, unless I'm shooting different angles of a product. So that is what I call turnkey, the least amount of friction so I can output the best content that I can as fast as possible. Paired with my camera setup is my lighting setup. For that I use two Elgato key lights, one to the right, one to the left, and a smaller light I use behind me as a hair light. This provides me with all the soft lighting that I need when I'm recording any type of video. But I also have an additional light panel that I only use when I need additional lighting on a product. Behind my monitor, I have an M1 MacBook Air, which I use as my main video editing machine and to control my camera gear. It is the base model, but with 16 gigs of RAM. As of right now, it serves my needs, and I don't anticipate needing a more powerful machine. So I think it'll be with me for some time. As I don't have my own office or studio space, this little space that I built for myself is located in a corner of my living room. Being that this space is shared with the rest of the family, I sometimes have to tune out distractions and background noise so I can be productive. This is why I decided to invest in a good over-the-ear headphone. I needed something that provided quality active noise canceling. For that, I am currently using the Sony WH-1000 XM4, which managed to cancel a lot of the TV and general background noise. I swear by these now. My monitor is an LG 34-inch ultra-wide, which supports a 2560 by 1080 resolution and 75 Hz refresh rate. I have it mounted on a monitor arm, so it takes the least amount of space and is the most flexible to move as needed. Honestly, having an ultra-wide monitor has been a game changer for me. I can have 4 windows open at a time, and this is an idea that I got from YouTuber Mike Watt, so that when I'm preparing for a video, I can look at Notion, Google Docs, my email, and my browser all at the same time. This helps me reference details back and forth as I am putting together my script. All this tech is connected to my Gizmo dock, which I reviewed in a previous video. It's perfect for my MacBook Air, takes up very little space, and is super convenient to wire my headphones and plug in a memory card when I'm video editing with all those ports in the front. A couple of other things I have plugged into it would be my external drives. So I have a 1TB SanDisk Extreme, which I edit directly from, and where I have all of my footage from my videos that I'm currently working on. And then I have an 8TB Seagate hard drive to offload the finished projects. This method works for me because that means that I always have 1TB available to use while editing, even though I don't have that space available on my MacBook Air. So remember earlier when I was talking about having a turnkey setup? Well, this is where it all converges, my Stream Deck. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do without this little thing. This is like my command center. I have buttons programmed for pretty much everything I need. Buttons for locking my laptop or mounting external drives when I'm going to undock, picture-in-picture, microphone inputs, headphones versus external speaker switcher, and even buttons programmed to turn on my key lights, hair light, practical lights, and open up all the software that I need when I'm going to record. But my favorite is how I can program buttons for Final Cut Pro actions that I use on a regular basis. It is so much easier than memorizing all those keyboard shortcuts. And the final pieces for my super productive turnkey desk setup is the Logitech MX Keys Mini and Logitech MX Mouse combo. The keys feel fantastic, especially with these little indentations it has on the keys that allow me to feel my way around it when I'm cranking out an article. It's also great to work at night with a subtle backlighting that turns on and off automatically by sensing your presence. The MX Mouse is a favorite among video editors with its ergonomic design and programmable buttons. I have every button programmed for a specific task I do on applications like Final Cut Pro, Pixelmator, and Chrome. Both of these can be programmed with the Logitech Options software and supports connections with up to 3 devices, which is how I easily switch back and forth between my Chromebook and my Mac. So this is how I've set up this workstation to be the ultimate productivity tool, at least for me. It took me some time to get it the way I have it now, which I think is perfect. I mean, there's always improvements that can be made, like getting a better chair. But other than that, I'm very happy with how I've consolidated everything to work out of one location. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you'd like to see more content on Chrome, Android, and productivity in general, check out more of my videos here and here. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell to be notified of more videos like this. See you in the next one.